here well by the grace of Almighty. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty. Welcome to my class. Today I shall discuss theme writing, which is very important for intermediate students. So, there are many ways actually to learn how to write theme. There are three things very similar. First is theme, another is paraphrase, and the third is summary. This is very similar to the meaning, and many students actually do wrong whenever they write theme. Sometimes they write paraphrase or summary instead of theme. So you will have to know very clearly what actually the theme is. So what is theme? Theme is the lesson or message of the poem. Does the poem have something to say about life or human nature? That message would be the theme. So there can be more than one theme for a single poem. What actually the poet wants to mean, that is called theme. I mean, the poet actually wants to express his propaganda or express his dogmatism. Whenever you start to write the theme, you will have to know about the underlying meaning of the poem. We can say it is a deeper meaning of the poem, okay? And another thing is paraphrase. You know, paraphrase is very different from the theme because paraphrase means line by line explanation, word by word meaning, and the surface meaning. It is called the paraphrase. And the third is summary. Summary is a condensed version of an original text actually, okay? So summary is nothing but a condensed version of the text. So there are three things and they are different from each other of their meaning and of their nature. And now we will learn how to write a theme. There are 7 points to write a very successful theme. So the first point is find out the thought. That means we will have to find out the inner meaning. We will have to find out the underlying meaning of the poem or of any story, okay? So it is called the find out the thought, or we can say what the poet wants to mean. Actually, what the poet wanted to mean, we will have to find out at first. This is the first condition. And the second condition is theme should be written within 50 words, or we can say it is not more than 4 or 5 sentences. And the third point is don't copy exact word from the text, okay? It is strictly prohibited. You can write at your own way, or you can write different words, which is called synonym. And number 4, you will have to use supporting ideas to make understand it clearly, so that we can make it understand, so that readers or examiner can be understood what you are wanting to mean. And number 5, terminatory linkers. Terminatory linkers should be used. There are many terminatory linkers. You see at last, thus, in this way, finally. There are many concludatory words, and you will have to use these concludatory words at the end of the theme. And avoid details, avoid examples, avoid instances. There is no need to explain more and more. There is no need to add more details. Just write in a very short way. And finally, this is the last number 7, write on a single paragraph. We should write it in a single paragraph. Don't make 2 or 3 paragraphs. You see, it will be only 4 and 5 lines, so there is no need to make another paragraph. So now we shall practice a poem written by Langston Hughes, an American poet. So his poem name is Dreams. So what is dream? The great romantic poet William Wordsworth says about the dreams. He said, every poet has the ability to turn our wishes, to turn our power, to turn our thoughts into a deed. Poets give voice to what we desire and to what we strive hard to achieve. So, from this point of view, this poem, the Langston Hughes' poem is a motivational poem. He is actually hoping for the better future. he hopes for new sunshines of human beings. It is a poem of optimism, and he is very optimistic in this poem. Let's know about the life and works of Langston. So Langston Hughes was born February 1, 1901, United States of America, and he died in 1967 at the age of 66, New York City, United States of America. So basically, he is an American poet. So he is not only an American poet, he's a social activist, a novelist, he is a playwright, and he is a columnist. Okay, so he is actually a versatile genius. He had a lot of geniusness. Okay. And he graduated from Lincoln University. Hughes wrote plays, short stories, to publish several non-fiction works. Okay, so he was a multi-talented writer. So now let us turn onto his text. I mean the Dreams text. It is included Unit 3, Lesson 2. So Dreams poem by Langston Hughes. The first line is hold fast to dreams. What do you mean by the hold? Hold means to grasp, to catch. Okay. So he says it is an advisory statement. It is an advisory sentences. The first sentence he advises us to grasp the dreams, to hold the dreams, okay, or to catch the dreams, because dream is very essential for human beings. Without dreams, there is no hope. And if there is no hope, a man can commit suicide. So, it is integral parts of a human being to dream a dream. So he said, hold fast to dreams. That means you will have to catch the dreams very tightly, okay? And never be hopeless. Be optimistic, because in a dreams, a man can live. And the second line, for if dreams die, that means if dreams goes, or if there is no dreams of human beings, what will happen? The consequence will be very destructive, because if there is no dream, man turns into a hopeless person. And if he becomes a hopeless person, he will commit suicide, or he goes to an astray. He actually goes to the dogs. He cannot concentrate on his studies, on his works, on his families. He doesn't take care of anything, because there is no hope for his life. He doesn't work actually, and he doesn't have any ambitions. Okay, so it is very important to hold the dreams. And if there is no dreams, life becomes hopeless. Life becomes futile. Okay? And the third line, he says, life is a broken winged bird. So he compares a hopeless person to a broken winged bird. You see, wings means feather, okay? So if there is no wings of a bird, that birds cannot fly. In the next line, he said, that cannot fly. So it is very similar to the human beings. So a bird cannot fly means that bird must die. So in very similar, a human being, if there is no dreams, he must die. And the next line, hold fast to dreams. Again he says, this restatement actually forces emphasis on human beings. Please, you should catch the dreams. You should grasp the dreams. You should have dreams. You should have dreams at your heart. And the dreams must be good dreams. Okay? Here dreams means for better future, for new sunshine, having a good society, being a good person, many things. So again he said, that means again he put emphasis, hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go. Again he said, if there is no dream. For when dreams go means if there is no dreams. Life is a barren field. He compares a barren field. Barren means infertile land, a wasteland where no crops can be produced. So, a human being is very similar to the barren lands. So, if there is no dreams in our heart, we will be barren, like the fields. So, it is very important to hold or to catch up the dreams. And the last line is, he is compared barren field with frozen snow. Okay, Frozen means to freeze, I mean to ice. And you see, you know the snow. Snow means frost. So if the snow falls on the land and the land covers with frost, crops cannot grow on that land because you see the ice or the snow actually covered the soil. That is why no animals, no creatures can sustain on that land. It is very similar to the human being also. If there is no dreams, we will be futile, we will be hopeless, we will not be able to make our world happy, to make our world beautiful, to make or to decorate our world nicely. So this was the poem, and already we have understood about the poem's underlying meaning, I mean the inner message. Now I shall discuss actually how you should write the theme from this poem, okay? So this poem actually puts emphasis on the importance of dreams in human life. This is the first sentence you have to write. Dreams provide us hope with solace and comfort, okay? That should be the second sentence. They give life its true meaning and purpose. A man with a dream has no goal or no objective in his life. And it is very common, you see, that sometimes dreams do not come true. But don't be hopeless actually. Life without dreams is futile, okay? So, this was the theme of the poem, and you should write your answer very clearly. And another important thing is, whenever you write, you must concentrate on your writings about the correct sentences. Most of the students, they actually create answers and try to write from their memory. That is very difficult, okay? And this is why most often they actually commit many wrongs, okay, in their sentence pattern, in their grammar, in their spellings, in many sectors, okay. So for your better writing, you will have to write a single pages every day, and it must be shown to your teachers or any other persons who knows it well, okay. So, thanks and best of luck. See you in the next class, and I think it will help for you to write a very successful thing. That's all.